All right, Sky Squad, we are back in the building, and today we are casting for Potomac. Oh, yes. From a new exclusive from TVDs, we have just learned of a new casting for the Real Housewives of Potomac for season 8. Oh, yes. Let's get into the tea of it all, okay? All right, so taking a look, all right? Now, the headline reads Anika Ihim, or is it Ehim, joins Real Housewives of Potomac season 8 as a full time housewife. All right. So let's get into it. All right. It says Anika or Aneka, depending on how you pronounce it. I'm not quite sure yet. Is joining Real Housewives of Potomac season 8 as a full time housewife. Sources close to TVDs tell them exclusively. All right. So she was born in Boston, but a Nigerian at heart. Okay, we got another Nigerian on the show. Shout out to Africa. All right. Um, the licensed attorney met the cast at Ashley's housewarming. Now she's married to a doctor, owns a champagne line, and has previously worked as a CNN correspondent. So we got multiple correspondents on the show, baby. I mean, it is DC, so why not? Why not? Why not? The more the merrier, I say. The more the merrier. So let's really get into what's going on, right? So this is interesting. Now, apparently, she does live in the Potomac area, so that fits the criteria right there. Although not everybody lives in Potomac, all right? Not everybody lives in Potomac, as you all well know, all right? Again, she's married to a medical doctor and a night lounge investor. Hmm. A night lounge investor. That sounds pretty doggone cool right there. Um, Maybe that'll be something that Dr. Wendy can also look into as well. Okay. Because you guys may recall she was looking into doing something similar with Peter Thomas. All right. So apparently, Ashley hosted a housewarming party over the weekend. It was also the first all cast event. So, you know, whatever happened at this event is going to shake down for the rest of the season, probably. Okay. She was in attendance. This is what a source close to production tells them. And we don't really know that much about Anika, okay? But they did make headlines when they threw a glamorous DC wedding, which featured a performance from Nigerian singer Tiwa Savage. Now, or is it Savage? I think it's Savage. Anyway, so TVDs goes on to explore who's in and who's out. They say Giselle, Robin, Wendy, Candace, Karen, Mia, and Ashley are all returning for the new season. All right. Meaning that with her addition, it could be 8 full-time housewives by the time the show premieres. It says that at Ashley's housewarming, Sharice was there. Okay. Show up like Sharice, as I stated. Sharice was there in attendance. Of course she was. Of course she was. Of course she was. But they're saying that Jacqueline Blake, who, as you guys may recall, is Mia's friend, is out and will not be returning in an official capacity either. Okay. So they also go on to state that Real Housewives of Potomac will be back this fall. So let us know what you guys are thinking. If you guys are interested in following our newbie, okay, then you guys can actually head over to her Instagram page where she doesn't post quite that frequently, but I'm sure all that will probably change very soon. I'm sure that will all change very soon as more and more fans begin to follow her after this news has broken. All right. looking mighty fine right there. You know, I initially said that I was not going to be very interested in a new season of Potomac if it featured much of the same cast, but y'all know my heart is in Africa. My I say my future home is in Africa. I'm in love with Africa. And so, you know, this just warms my heart, honestly, that we get to see this. So let me know if how you guys feel about it, if you will be watching Potomac. I just don't want to see, like, I want to tell her, Miss Ma'am, just make sure your husband only speaks to the men, okay? Because should he speak to any of the other women, then there may be a problem, okay? Just tell him to stay over there, hang out with the fellas, you hang out with the ladies. Hopefully, there won't be no issues. All right. Now, let's move on because we got to talk about Basketball Wives. Oh, yes. Basketball Wives is the show that just keeps on trucking. Okay. So you after this week's episode, you guys know Jackie and Jennifer are currently beefing. All right. Currently beefing. And so Jackie says, haven't seen the latest episode of Basketball Wives, but heard there was some slander goings on. To be extremely clear, Jackie Christie does not need to or did not lie about anything. Anything I said, I stand on it and have said what I want. No part of that lady's thing at all. I'm established. Oh, she says, I said I want no part of that lady's thing at all. I'm an established producer EP in my own right. End of story. Not sure why this is trying to be a breaking story as it was first brought up over 3 years ago on this very show. And then she says, nope, never mind. I guess she's saying like this whole thing happened so long ago, as I'm sure much of the season happened so long ago, because I feel like it's been a while since they taped. She goes on to say, well, just for the Jennifer goes on to say, just for the record, I never asked for advice from her. Okay. So our friends over at Reality Chat, make sure you guys follow them. They have some more. Okay. Jennifer responds to someone that says, this is the furthest thing from the truth. The only people that have helped me from day one are Dennis Reedy, Angela Yee, Mona, and my manager, Dean Morales. This project, I have put my money, time, and effort in to get justice for many victims. I was an executive producer on Notorious Queens with Datari Turner. This show has been in the making since the pandemic. It was not an issue until it got greenlit. The sad thing is, if she could have helped me, she would have. So there you have it. Believe what you want. I'm exhausted. And shout out VH1 for believing in my project and giving me the opportunity. Hashtag attitude of gratitude. VH1, can y'all release the documentary? Please. Please. What now is the time? Now, when everyone's talking about it, or at least Jackie and Jennifer are talking about it, and I'm talking about it as a result, y'all should release the documentary. So then Jackie says, I know I said I was not talking about this and I meant it, but for some reason, her desperation to try to keep us all talking about it is real. She says, ooh, child, even though everyone knows I'm a real producer, EP, period. And folks often ask for thoughts, tips, etc. But this pathological, fabricated, made up, I'm going to keep this mess going, childish BS takes the cake. And then she says, I'm going to keep trying to shh. I guess she's saying she's going to keep trying to be quiet. I want to see it now. I need to see this documentary. Is it like Don't F with Cats on Netflix? Have y'all seen that? I done made everybody in my family, all my close friends, I have made everybody watch it. And if you ain't seen it, it's probably one of the best documentaries I have seen in a long time if you like true crime. Okay. Side note, y'all know what's coming up? May 19th. Mark your calendars, baby. The new season of Young, Famous, and African is coming out on the Netflix, baby. I cannot wait. Okay. Y'all know I have already started putting in my requests for designs For my wardrobe, the couture. I want it all. You know what I'm saying? So because we're gonna do it again. We're gonna do it big like we did last time. But we gotta, of course, make season 2 bigger. Okay. So we got that in the works. It's listen, I'm excited, baby. I'm excited. Y'all know I told y'all South Africa. That's my that is my spiritual home. It is the place where I feel the most at peace in life. I just got to get back there. It is my life's mission to own a home there. So y'all pray my strength on that one because I am diligently trying my hardest to get back there because it is literally one of the other loves of my life. All right. So with that being said, we will catch you all in the next video.